What's up, family? Man, we going in today. we going in today. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Man, we've got to grow up. We've got to grow up. Man, so you guys have heard me talk to you guys in the past about David and Saul in the Bible. Again, I'm not a religious person by any means. I do not believe in any faith of that nature, as far as religious faiths. I'm not that guy. That being said, David and Saul in the Bible. You've heard me talk about how the Philistines came before Saul and the Israelites, and how they had this giant. And this giant came before them, Goliath, and through all the proposal, whoever defeated him, one-to-one combat, that group won the war. Whoever won out of the Goliath and who Israel sent out. Instead of everybody having to fight, the winner out of these two people, the war is over and that group wins. David wasn't a fighter. David was just a shepherd. David was sent by his father to get some messages to his brothers who was in the military. He went out there, he heard Goliath running off at the mouth, doing what he do. He saw how Israel was terrified of Goliath. He wasn't having that. He went out there and killed the giant. Prior to killing the giant, as a shepherd, David killed a lion and a bear. David was groomed for this moment. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere. David was groomed for this giant because he had already faced his lion. He had already faced this bear. And that was the preparation for your giant. See, most people ain't gonna fuck with somebody who's killed a motherfucking bear. If you got the capabilities of killing a fucking bear with your hands, man, you got this, bro. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? If you have the ability to kill a motherfucking bear, my bad. You got this. You know what I mean? You don't fuck with people like that. Stay with me. So here comes David, this little shepherd, this little nobody. This guy that's out there watching over the sheep. Watch how you treat those people that you look down on. See that little shepherd? That little stanky little boy out there with the sheep? See, what y'all didn't understand was that was preparing him and grooming him to be a leader. That was preparing him and grooming him to be king. That little measly ass fucking job. That job nobody wanted. That prepared him to be a great king. Despise not your short beginnings or your small beginnings. Fast forward. Saul, King Saul, sees David kill this giant. Saul brings David in. He's part of the kingdom now. He's part of the castle now. Saul stressed out. Saul have all these little demons in his head. David was brought before the king Saul to play a musical instrument. I believe it was the harp. And so David would play the musical instrument and it would just calm Saul down. I talked to you guys a lot about, man, vibration and energy. Be careful of the shit you listen to. Be careful of the music you entertain. It's either going to bless your vibration or it's going to fuck with your frequency. Saul, man, he's wigging out. He's wigging out. He's stressing out. He's losing it. And so David's brought before the king to play this musical instrument to calm him down, to bring peace back to him. See, there's some motherfuckers that are intimidated of you. There's some motherfuckers that are terrified of you, not because of you, but because of your vibration. See, your vibes fuck up a lot of people. if you're chosen one. It ain't shit you did. It's your vibes. It's your vibration. It's your energy that fucks with their demons, that fucks with their negative fucking vibrations. Oh, we going there. We're going there today. This is gonna get rough for some of you. And so David comes in, and Saul's sitting there, and he's looking at David, and he sees how his son Jonathan loves David. They become best friends. Stay with me. The king's son, the heir to the throne, sees how his son has become best friends with David. David, the giant slayer. The people singing as they come back from Saul killed his thousands, David his 10,000s. And so the people were hyping up David as David killed far more people than the king did. And that's not sitting quite right with the king. The people knew that they were free from the Philistines, not because of the king, because of that little shepherd, that little boy named David. David has the anointing of God on his life. Man, he could play musical instruments, and he's playing this harp, and it's so angelic. And Saul sees the anointing of God on David. Saul sees that David is chosen. He's a chosen one. He's so chosen that God has picked him to be the next king. Saul is none of that. Fuck that shit. My son is going to be the heir to the throne. My bloodline is going to be the heir. But God is like, we ain't doing that shit. Fuck you, fuck your son. David's the chosen one. I picked David. David has a heart after God. David has been anointed by God to be king. Saul becomes so jealous, so enraged. This guy that saved your motherfucking kingdom, this guy that plays musical instruments to calm you the fuck down, that gives you peace. Saul becomes so jealous, so enraged, so pissed off. He don't give two fucks about what David did in the past. He don't give two fucks about how David saved the kingdom. He don't give two fucks about how David had the ability to play the harp and calm him down. How David brings him peace. He don't give two fucks about that shit because he's so engulfed in his fucking emotions. He's so fucked up and twisted in his rage and his jealousy. He conspires to kill David. This man who saved the kingdom. This man who brought you peace. Oh, fuck that, he gotta die. He's gotta go. Jonathan, the king's son. Dad's tripping. Dad's on his bullshit. Jonathan, the heir to the throne, who was next in line to be king, goes to David, his best friend, and tells him, my dad is gonna kill you. I don't want shit to do with this, but you've been anointed king. And my dad wants me to be king, and he's gonna kill you. David flees. Why am I talking about that? I spend a lot of time talking about that. Because some of us, as chosen ones, we're running around frustrated and just losing our fucking mind trying to understand why these motherfuckers don't like us. And what is it about my family that just pisses them off? Why didn't my daddy like me? Why didn't my mama love me? Why didn't they nurture me? Why are my siblings so hateful towards me? Why did this cousin fuck me up? Why did this uncle do whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop? Why did this teacher do whoop-de-whoop? We have all these motherfuckers that come into our lives, our teachers, our bosses, our supervisors, all these motherfuckers that are jealous of your fucking vibration, jealous of your fucking vibe. You ain't did shit wrong. You're not perfect, but you ain't did shit wrong to these raggedy ass motherfuckers, and they mad and pissed because the anointing of God rests on you and not on their raggedy, miserable fucking lives. It is what it is. We've got to grow the fuck up. We've got to understand and call a spade a motherfucking spade. But we've been beat down for so motherfucking long to make us feel like we ain't shit, to make us feel like we can't accomplish shit, and we don't fucking matter, and we're the black sheep of the fucking family, and we're the curse of the fucking family, and we're the embarrassment of the family. We've been told all this raggedy ass bullshit so that we would never grow up and understand who the fuck we are and learn how to walk in our authority and power. We got to grow the fuck up. And so we run around as chosen ones, bowing down to these raggedy ass motherfuckers. We chosen ones run around trying to kiss these motherfuckers' asses. We run around bowing our head and ashamed and intimidated by these motherfuckers who think they sitting on high, who think they running some shit, who think that they untouchable. Y'all motherfuckers better learn from the Bible. And again, I'm not a religious person. I am not a Christian. But it blows me the fuck away how all these motherfucking raggedy ass Christians run around here spewing all this fucking hate and you motherfuckers ain't learned from your own motherfucking Bible. You ain't learned how God sat Saul's ass down, king of fucking Israel. Your ass ain't more powerful than Saul was. You ain't got more juice than Saul did. And if God would sit that motherfucker down and shut his ass up, you don't think he'll do that to you? If God would destroy Saul's family, you don't think that he'll do that to you? What makes you think that you're better than Saul? What makes you think that you got more power, more juice than Saul? Saul was king of fucking Israel, appointed by God. And God shut his ass up and sat his ass down and killed his fucking family. Because he wanted to fuck with a chosen one. Because he got in his fucking feelings and emotions. Because he didn't want to do what he was supposed to do. God destroyed his fucking family. And you don't think that God would do that to your little raggedy ass? Are you serious? You think you that motherfucking untouchable? You think you that motherfucking bad? That you could go up against God? Who gave you that fucking job? Who gave you that fucking power and authority you got? You think you can go do battle with God? Because when you fuck with a chosen one, you ain't fucking with a chosen one. You fucking with God. How are you gonna fuck with God and God gave you what you got? Chosen ones. See, you got to understand something. It's not you. It's the vibration within you. It's the vibration you operate on. It's the vibration you live on. It's your frequency that irritates their fucking demons. It's your frequency that fucks up their mind. It's their frequency, it's your frequency that makes them so unfucking comfortable. See, all around, we've been walking around like, what's wrong with me? And how come people don't like me? And how come people don't want to hang out with me? And I'm just a loving person. And I'm so giving and caring. I just want the best for everybody. And people just don't like me. Shut the fuck with that stupid ass simple shit. Understand who the fuck you are. Man, I hate talking like this, but man, we got to grow the fuck up. You got to understand who you are. You walk around like a fucking coward. You walk around like a fucking simp, not knowing that you're fucking connected to God. Not knowing you got all the fucking power. All fucking, you are in alignment with God. When you're in alignment and connected with God, you have all access to all power, all knowledge, all wisdom. What the fuck are you doing? We got to grow the fuck up. We got to grow the fuck up. We running from these motherfuckers. Not understanding. Not even, we're intimidated by these motherfuckers. We're scared of these motherfuckers. Because, man, they might take my job, and I need my house, and I need my bed. Shut the fuck up. I get it. We all want a place to stay. We all need a place to stay. Yes, we need income coming in. I get it. But understand who the fuck you are. Understand that your God, who you're connected to, man, we got to grow up. We got to grow up. I don't give a fuck how many scriptures they know. I don't give a fuck how many scriptures they're able to quote. I don't give a fuck what their title and position is. When they fuck with you, they fuck with God. When they fuck with you, they fuck with source. Game on. I ain't got to do anything. It ain't my fucking battle. That's their shit. That's their shit. There was times when David was on the run and Saul had his men pursuing David. When David could have killed Saul. David saw Saul sleep. Knocked the fuck out. And David cut a piece of Saul's clothes off of him and sent it back to him to let Saul know, I could have fucking killed your ass. I could have fucking taken you out. I could have fucking destroyed you. But I didn't. Because I ain't got beef with you. I know you want me dead, but I ain't got beef with you. I know you're enraged and hate me for whatever, but I ain't got beef with you. But I could have got you. And to let you know I could have got you, look at your fucking clothes. Here's the piece that you're missing. To let you know that I was right there. To let you know that I was this motherfucking close. If I was like you, you would be dead. If I was evil like you, I would have destroyed you. If I was hateful like you, I would have destroyed you. If I was vengeful like you, I would have destroyed you. But I ain't like you. I'm not like you. and chosen ones, we're not like them. You're not like them. Remember who you are. Remember the power you have. Walk in your authority. You got to grow the fuck up. Man, stop trying to please them. Stop trying to appease them. Stop trying to be accepted and embraced by them. Your vibration, your energy convicts them. Your vibration, your energy makes them mad because they know that they should be doing better. It makes them mad because they know that they fucked up. It makes them mad because they know they ain't dealt with their fucking issues. And so your light shines light on their darkness. And they don't want to see how dark they are. They don't want to see how fucked up they are. And you're not even trying to shine light on their weaknesses. You're not even trying to shine light on their faults and character defects. You're just being you. You're just being a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light in a dark world. And that that darkness is exposed by your light. That darkness is exposed by your presence. Their character defects, their issues, their trauma is exposed just by your fucking presence. And that's why these motherfuckers don't want you around. That's why they don't want to be around you. It's not because you're a bad person. It's because your presence is so loving. Your presence is so nurturing. Your presence is the presence of God. And they can't handle it. It's like Adam and Eve. When they ate of that fruit and they became ashamed of their nakedness. Oh, we're about to drop it right here. They ate that fruit and their eyes was open to the fact that they're naked. So when God came to hang out with them like he normally do, they ran and hid. In the past, they never ran and hid from God. They just walked around what it is, just chopping it up. They just letting everything hang out. They weren't ashamed. But they ate the fruit, and their eyes were quote unquote open to their nakedness, to their vulnerability. And they were ashamed, and they hid. When you walk on scene as a chosen one, these motherfuckers, they get ashamed. Your light exposes them. Your light reveals to them how fucked up they are. Your light reveals to them that they're really not a chosen one. Your light, your presence, lets them know, man, a true one is here. Yeah, about the Bible. Yeah, about the Quran. Yeah, about Buddha. Yeah, about Krishna and all this other stuff. But this motherfucker right here, there's something about this motherfucker right here. He don't believe in what we believe in, but there's something about this motherfucker right here. I can't put my motherfucking hands on. There's something about this motherfucker right here. It just makes me fucking irritated. There's something about this motherfucker right here. Man, I just get pissed the fuck off. There's something about this motherfucker right here. It just agitates me. There's something about this motherfucker right here, and they don't understand what it is. Because you ain't said nothing shiesty. You ain't said nothing foul. You ain't said nothing disrespectful. You just walked on the fucking scene and they'll twist it and try to make it out through. You're arrogant motherfucking pompous ass. You just walk around like you all that. You just, I just walked on the fucking scene and you mad at me. I just showed up and you pissed off. I ain't said shit. I ain't looked at you no kind of way. I didn't even know your ass was over there. But my presence offended you. My presence pissed you off. My presence agitated your insecurities. My presence agitated your low self-esteem. My presence agitated your self-hatred. We got to grow up and understand who we are. Man, these last few videos have been kind of rough, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. We have to grow up. And this is our year to understand who we are, to embrace who we are and who they are. It's none of our business. What they do is none of our business. Our job is just to let our light shine. Whether they like it, hate it, or whatever, that's their issue. That's their shit. That ain't got nothing to do with us. We're not going to change our vibration because their spirit's agitated. We're not going to change who we are because they're jealous and insecure and full of self-hatred and self-doubt and whoop-doop-doop and all this other shit. Don't stop being you because they don't like it. Because the truth is they don't like it because they're ashamed. They're offended. They're insecure. They're jealous. It is what it is. We got to start calling a spade a motherfucking spade. And stop bowing down to these motherfuckers because they have titles and positions. The Bible's full, and a whole bunch of history books full of motherfuckers with titles and positions who lost it all. Because God sat their dumb, ignorant ass down. Because they wouldn't get in alignment. Man. It is what it is, family. Namaste. The God in me sees, recognizes, acknowledges, and cherishes the God in each and every one of you. We're here on divine purpose, on divine appointment. We have a divine plan. We have a divine mission. I love you. Peace.